kill threat there, like that could really like stifle Neon's game. But that was okay. Yeah, they'll just pick Timber, which is kind of the same thing.
Kind of the same thing.
Kind of the same thing.
Well, you know, kind of the same thing as you two with two other people. Mike and John, as we're gonna bring them in. I say they're kind of the same as you guys.
You maybe by level 4, level 5, you can look to be aggressive before the remnants are up, but at that point, RML should be fairly steady in his own build-up as well.
Yeah, bot lane is where the first blood does get achieved, and would you believe it, John? For the 3rd game in a row, DJ finds another first blood. At least,
you know, Timbersaw, very valuable pickup for Fnatic. Lots of strength heroes on Neon. Asta's not going to be able to really handle Jabs in lane, and Jabs is just going for their usual reactive armor with just the value point and rolling that, so he knows what he wants.
Wow, Raven gonna be taken down as Jing. He was so close to dying there, John, but the Illuminate... Top lane, though, DJ has rotated on the Hoodwink. There's 3 heroes up top here from Fnatic, and naturally, when you have a Timbersaw, you don't really need to babysit the man, as Raven gonna jump in again after Jing. That's a target they really want, and with the Bushwhack, they're gonna be able to find 2, so Enryu, he'll be left alone. Raven, he'll have another stun up in a few. He does have to leave it at that. DJ,
does not have a TP, though.
Uh-oh. DJ. Oh, he gets the blind Bushwhack. In fact, never mind blind. They did have the sentry. Still a nice setup again from DJ, and that'll be the 3rd Fnatic right now.
Just been really active in that Hoodwink. You mentioned it. You're a big fan. He's putting in a lot of work. Enryu.
Yeah, nice jewel out. They've got the keeper of the line, and that's going to be an easy kill and an easy bit of damage out for Enryu as they'll try to chase down Armel. He'll be a bit of a harder target.
Phase boots, Orb of Corrosion up. Early output of the Ember is now pretty darn high.
Avatar mode. He's going to be just fine. Dust is there, though, and the Bushwhack again from DJ. Going to set up another kill. Make it 4. Zenryu now going to try and punish, but the scurry is there from DJ. And it doesn't seem like they're going to be able to keep up here with the Hoodwink. Advantage for Fnatic. obneon still able to fight back, or maybe not. Chains around Enryu, going to be bushwhacked there by Jabs. He will press the attack, but it may not matter. They've got plenty of damage with Armel. In fact, more TPs to come in, but that'll be cancelled off. Asta there. Give him a reset as a bang. Chase them down, try to get the vision. You unable to get the jewel off on the LC. Very, very tough times. You've got so much burst damage, and now Armel will rotate back into the team fight as Abeng just can't sustain that much damage. He is still surviving, though, and does get another Sakuchi off, but now the Bushwhack is there again. They've jeweled up Jabs, but he's a Timbersaw. He's never died at that. In fact, Henry is the one to die. He does go down, and Jing just cannot keep him alive. Chains out onto another. They found the Sand King and Avatar, somehow avoiding the Illuminate, but it will not matter. We'll get none of it.
That's going to be pretty painful for Asta. Is the pressure still on?
No. Yeah, chains are out. They just chase it. Oh, another one. Just reset straight away from Januel, and that's going to be another kill out. And that's why we love that Coddle Ember duo, Jonathan. It's just, you can constantly spam out spells. Gonna get this tier 1 top tower down, but a big rotation coming out from Fnatic. So Beng is going to be there to scout this out, but they've got to run very soon here, obneon. I don't think they've got the numbers for this. The Tiny has been caught out. Asta, he's a great target to aim down if they can lock him down long enough. He's still trying to fight with the toss back onto Armel. Asta still trying to move. Where's the help? The Burrow Strike Epicenter's there from Avatar mode. It's bought enough time, or has a Jabs. He'll keep chasing him down. In the meantime, Armel has dropped to Enryu on the LC. And Asta, oh, he's still a man on the run, John, but the Burrow Strike's going to make it there in time. Jabs, he'll take down the Sand King, but he will not find the Tiny. In the meantime, Raven, he does make his way over. Somehow Jabs has still survived throughout all this output of the damage. In fact, now, apart from Roshan, at least for Rosh, they're not quite at the point where they're ready yet, that they may actually fight in the Roshan pit as Enryu gets bashed by Roshan. Well, of course he does, John. Roshan helping out Fnatic there, and well, what can you do? What can Enryu do about that, John? Now the IO gets caught out. Jing, he's just going to get blown up by Raven. And Fnatic, so instead it's back into the triangle here for obneon, and instead they'll go for a 4-man smoke. Into the mid lane, they might run right into Januel. It looks like Avatar mode is going to be able to spot out the keeper. Genuel, not actually dying yet, does go for the blinding light, buying a bit of time, and now Jabs, he does move his way in with the chains out. Somehow the Coddle is still alive as Armel moves in. They've got the IO down, and they're on to Enryu now. They want to punish the LC for his insolence, and they may just. As Armel will chain him up again, and that'll be Enryu to drop. And somehow, instead, pings are out onto Enryu, who is currently under vision of Fnatic, but he does blink away. Remnants forward though, instead they will spot out a bang, but they will not have the chains available. Instead, no, never mind. Chakra Magic is there, that'll reset everything, and they'll move it onto the Weaver. When you miss the first time, John, you've always got the second. As long as Genuel's around the corner. Armel is even going to move in after Avatar mode, it seems. Chains are out. He does need a bit of help for this one. In fact, maybe he doesn't. He's got so much damage on this Ember right now. And with the sharpshooter from DJ, they'll have enough. But now the jewel out onto the Ember Spirit should be enough. And no, it won't be. Armel, get now. Oh, bang. Gonna run into Jabs again. It's just a hard target to try and focus down, but they'll try with the epicenter. Avatar mode's in. Jewel is out. Armel is there to help, and DJ, he gets the bushwhack. They still found the Jabs kill, however, and that's a bit of a Jewel damage going the way of Enryu, but he is going to drop immediately to Raven. Armel would be a big pick-off, and they will be able to finish him off as the relocates there to get Astra out of there immediately. So a successful team fight for obneon. Even DJ dropping a bang ends up getting the kill on the Weaver.
Yeah,
just have no idea it's happening. They might find a bottom tier 1 tower, but now they've got to know the Roshan's happening, and well, eventually they'll find out the hard way. As immediate TP rotations are to come in from Fnatic. They want to force a fight. Ass is going to be targeted. He'll try to go invis, but it may not matter. He's been slowed up. He needs to relocate, and Jing barely gets him out. The IO once again saving the day. Bottom tier 2 tower. And they're trying to rush high ground as well. So they're just racing against each other for these Raxes. But now Asta has been caught out. Sharpshooter will be there. Jabs is moving in, but Jing is there to protect with the relocate once again. I feel like Fnatic still come out on top though, John. They got the tier 3 top tower for nothing.
Yeah, I think it would feel a lot better if they gave a little bit more.
Oh,
what?
He brought him back.
What?
Oh boy. Oh, he's not going to be happy about that one.
Yeah.
Tips out for Jing.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, John, when you're playing IO in those pubs and you accidentally do that.
Push them on to high ground. They've got the Tiny, they've got the Sand King, they've got really good AoE control, they've got very solid single target control with Enryu and Duel if they find the right target, so I don't mind this too much from Fnatic. They're playing it safe.
Enryu, he's going to get the jewel off, but again, it's a Timber Sword, John. Jabs just kind of having a laugh to himself as Enryu is probably going to get blown up here, and Raven will chase him down and eventually does secure the kill. Not really sure what the idea with that jewel was. You've got no break.
Maybe they felt like they had enough damage coming through from Asto. They do manage to find Jing.
A minute. As long as he survives, he's going to be happy right now. He really can't afford to die at the moment. Armel, meanwhile, mid lane, does end up finding out a nice little Weaver. They've got plenty of damage output with DJ there to finish the job. And
overwhelming odds can kind of make it tough. A good duel can kind of turn this game here from Enryu. And they will still commit. I mean, they've got the big advantage here.
Avatar mode, big burrow strike into the epicenter. Armel, he's dropping low and they've got him. They've got the Ember down, but he buys back immediately as Asta now is falling and does go down at Jabs. In fact, Jabs is looking for more. He's on to Enryu now on that LC, and he might just have him. They've got the solar bind there. Armel's rejoined the team fight. Jabs on a double as Asta, he's brought back on the Tiny now. He needs to get back in and help out his team, but can they actually do anything here? Jabs is still not dying. He is low though, and with that tree throw, they'll have enough, and now a 3-man bushwhack out from DJ, and they might just clean up. More buybacks to come here from obneon. As Fnatic, they might turn again. Asta, he's going to be very wary. Very low here, Fnatic. They're going to try and fight this one out, but obneon, they're trying to rush. It's still a nice bushwhack again into the Roshan pit. Armel, he's in, but Asta, he does pick up the Aegis. Quick fingers here from the Tiny. Meanwhile, towards the south, the LC's going to duel out onto Raven. That'll be a great target as he does try to BKB up, but it's not going to be enough. obneon looking to push it back as they get a burrow strike out onto the Keeper of the Light. That'll be a third and a dieback onto Genuel.
Supports, it's tough.
What a turnaround right now for obneon. Just feels like it came out of nowhere. Armel looking to move in, but the avalanche toss is out. Asta, he's got a triple toss. The bushwhack will hold him down just enough to make sure Asta couldn't get the job done. Be able to outrun them. Or can he? Remnants forward from Armel. Chains, not going to connect. Enryu's still fine. In fact, now Avatar mode looking to turn this one back around. DJ in the meantime does end up killing off Jing. Jewel is out though. They've got the Ember. Armel dropping low, but not low enough. They'll turn Enryu. He'll be the casualty. They even found Avatar mode on the Sand King. They got a little bit greedy there trying to force that fight. And suddenly 3 heroes down for obneon and Fnatic. They are still looking for a way to go in. Asta, he'll bait for the team. Avatar mode looking for the Burrow Strike, and they do get it into the Jewel. But where's your damage output? They're going to try. They've got the toss avalanche out. It's still not enough, but Armel, he's getting tossed up and down, up and down. They finally got him. He'll buy back, though. Right back into the team fight. Is Enryu and Abenga both down? Onto jabs they go. The Timber should drop, but not quite yet. Not before he gets Shing down, and he has found him. Buyback's being committed left, right, and center as Astanel's been left alone. He needs his IO ASAP, and Jing, he's there, but Relocate is not available right now, so they've lost the Tiny. He does have buyback, however, but now Jing's died back into the bushwhack. They even found the Sand King. Avatar mode, he'll be the 50th, I think, kill here for Fnatic. They buy back one more time. Fnatic, I mean, it's been a back and forth game number 3, and that's what we love to see here, Jonathan. So obneon not going to give up yet. I mean, you've got 70 seconds without Avatar mode, but you might still be able to find a way to defend this. We've seen how strong Asta can be on this Tiny. Avalanche will be there, but Jabs more than happy to take the damage. He's got a hard Tarask up now. They'll break him. Enryu's in. The Jewel is out onto Raven, but he is too tanky himself on the CK. Enryu has no backup, and now the Rift back. He's just going to get deleted as they even found Jing on the IO. DJ just getting rid of the supports on the backside. It's just Asta. Asta against the world on the Tiny, though he does have a bang there with the Axe time-lapse if he needs. But now they're against Megas. It's a very, very difficult defense to make, as they found the Tiny now, and Asta's gone. GG. obneon almost making the comeback here in game number 3, but Fnatic do manage to take this series 2-1.
Oh yeah, they play ridiculously well on both sides. It just felt like Fnatic had the control start to finish. They had really strong lanes coming through. DJ gives us another spectacular performance on that Hoodwink mic, and they managed to get going from there. Like, again, the CK felt a little bit 50-50 for me, but it did go off to a good start. Raven did manage to out-farm Asta for a very long time, but you can see how sensitive the game is right now. One small fight is enough to make it feel like Neon had control. It forced Fnatic to stand on high ground for, what, 5 minutes it felt like? And, you know, it felt like Neon managed to find that momentum. Not quite enough to overcome.